The San Francisco 49ers, owners of the best record in the NFL, will bring you tonight the most spectacular showcase the league has to offer. To begin, Santa has brought for your viewing pleasure Steve Young. Finally and convincingly out from under Joe Montana's long shadow, he is on his way to an unprecedented fourth consecutive passing title and has thrown an NFL best and team record 34 touchdown passes. Among the other gifts that the 49ers will unwrap for you tonight is the incredible Jerry Rice. As the player many consider to be the best ever at his position, the record-breaking Rice is the kind of present that all quarterbacks dream of finding under their tree. And this year, the 49ers toy collection features an impressive defense with stars like the inimitable Deion Sanders, who has emerged as a perfect stocking stuffer for their secondary in 1994. While their sights are firmly set on a Super Bowl trophy, that present must wait until January 29th. But tonight, the 49ers bring their holiday show to Minnesota for their final regular season performance. It's the 49ers and Vikings as we wrap up our 25th season of ABC's Monday Night Football.
San Fran wrap it up tonight. So get ready. I mean, get ready. Are you ready for some football? A Monday night party. We got Frank and Al and Dan. They're gonna get it kick-started. Lynn and the crew's all set. The crowd is psyched, 'cause all my rowdy friends are back for Monday.
Polo and Oates going to the Pro Bowl. On first down, they begin with Ted Popson, and it's just another interchangeable part. Brent Jones, there he is, not in uniform tonight. Nothing real serious, just a thigh bruise. He's off tonight. They're off next week. We'll see him in the playoffs. North Carolina State has started every game this season. Young on first down, gets bumped, and down he goes after pump faking, and John Randall comes in to sack him at the 41-yard line.
Randall had 11.5 sacks coming into tonight's ball game. Make that 12 from Todd Scott. He got him on the near sideline here with the first play of the game, and then there at midfield.
Klaus Wilmsmeyer to punt. David Palmer back to accept it, and he lets it go, and it takes a high hop, and the 49ers have downed it at the 1-yard line. First quarter. Salisbury protected well, throws, and has a first down as he hits Amp Lee, the ex-49er. And now a third down specialist picking up the first on a 16-yard pickup.
And a well-delivered ball by...
On third down and 5 from the shotgun. Salisbury avoids the pressure and then throws a duck incomplete. Ricky Jackson put the pressure on. The pass intended for Carter over the middle. So it's
a lot of the college guys run out of gas about that second week in November. He's continued to get better.
Mike Saxon, it's a line drive kick, but it takes a lucky bounce for the Vikings as it rolls by Dexter Carter and rolls dead at the 18-yard line. Hardly a thing of beauty except on the stat sheet. 52nd time, and they begin this drive from the 19-yard line with their first rushing play. A fumble. Ricky Waters coughs it up. It's picked up and run in by Dwayne Washington, the rookie, for the touchdown. Todd Scott forced the fumble, and Washington, the rookie from North Carolina State, chosen in the first round, takes it in.
Oh, and he's already taken in this season 2 interceptions for touchdowns. Another hit by Todd Scott, too. The jars of Scott coming up very quickly.
Third big one of the game.
Putting the hit on Waters.
On defense. Penalty will be enforced on the kickoff, 5 yards. Point is good.
But you knew that this is an opportunistic Viking defense. You can't afford to give them big plays. And the 49ers serve one up on their second series of the ballgame.
May not mean a lot to the 49ers, but don't tell that to Ricky Waters after a look at that countenance.
Shot by Singleton on the block.
On first down, Waters bursts through the middle. Singleton will play a lot tonight because of the injury to John Taylor. And again, a look at Ricky Waters and how Vikings leading 7-0 and sacked again. Henry Thomas sacking Steve Young as Young is sacked for the second time.
That's 7 on the season for Thomas. The two inside men so very quick.
Niners take over at their own 9. Steve Young throws, and the catch is made by Dexter Carter, who steps out of bounds at the 18-yard line. Carlos Jenkins with the cover. January 7th. Now, Steve Young, his current passer rating, 112.2. The all-time record, Joe Montana in 89, 12.4. Young could get there tonight. The catch is made over the middle.
Keep in mind that the sacks that have happened against Steve Young tonight, 2 of them do not figure into that computer rating. So
Young is very aware of, and George Seifert is very aware of. Look out behind, and he gets it off, and the catch is made by Nate Singleton, and Carlos Jenkins blindsides Young, and again a lump in Seifert's throat. And 3 at the 30-yard line. Fake draw, a little roll, and Young's going to run and run out of bounds. Seifert almost ran out to escort him out of bounds. Mixon Barton. First down at the 37. Vikings leading 7-0. Young still perfect tonight. And that's the first catch of the evening for one Jerry Rice, who makes his 109th catch of the season. Benzie Glenn with a tackle. The Vikings lead 7-0. Young still perfect on the night. Rice makes his second catch.
I think he went up 4/100ths of a point on that.
Rice in motion, first down. They give it to the rookie William Floyd, and he finally gets taken down by Jenkins after a pickup of 7 on ABC. Second and 3, 11th play of the drive. The catch is made over the middle by the rookie Floyd, who bangs down to the 17 before Benzie Glenn wrestles him back. The rookie William Floyd out of Florida State. 49ers, who are terrific in the red zone. The catch is made by Rice, who takes it to the 5-yard line. It'll be second and goal. 9-yard line, second and goal. The opening play of the second quarter. Young. Looking, throwing, and it's his first incomplete pass of the night. As he gets taken down at the end by John Randall and barks about it with the referee. Frank Waters, wide right. Young goes the other way. Jerry Rice, touchdown.
What an amazing deal. How would the Vikings ever expect a slant pattern to Jerry Rice?
And rear. And Steve Young ready to tie the game here with the extra point.
And on a slant again. Surprise in.
Elvis Gerback now.
Oh, yeah.
Throws to Nate Singleton, and Singleton inside the 30, all the way down at the 22-yard line. But they're going to say that the play was whistled dead. He was out of bounds back upfield. Not
an equipment problem, or if he just had something brief.
Second, and Waters with his second fumble and second lost fumble, recovered by John Randall.
They're into the midsection of Ricky Waters. That was more out on the hip rather than around the navel.
This is Scotty Graham on first down for a gain of close to 11, and another first down up at the 38-yard line.
Against Philadelphia for the Vikings after Buddy Ryan decided he couldn't play and made a free agent out of him.
He's made 1 catch tonight in 120 this season. Here's Jake Reed. His counter. He loses the football. And the 49ers try to keep it in bounds, but it rolled out of bounds.
The question is whether...
Did he control it?
Yeah, the question is going to be whether Eric Davis was able to hold on to the football. Eric Davis is the 49er that had the ball, but then it squirted away from Davis out of bounds. I don't think there's any question that it was a fumble by the Vikings. If it's ruled that Davis didn't have possession, this will still be Minnesota's ball.
San Francisco gained possession of the ball. The ball was batted out of his hands. The ball belongs to San Francisco at the out-of-bounds spot.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep, that's a good call by the officials. You could see, first of all,
Gerback leading the Niners at the 37-yard line. Gerback throws, catch is made by McCaffrey. His first catch of the night, former New York Giant. I think he can play. Second and 5. Gerback. Over the middle, underneath, catch made by Brett Carolyn. As Young just spectates, if you're tuning in late. 3rd and 1, and on a sneak, it's close.
Frank, we did just do that, but it was Steve Bono quarterbacking the Kansas City Chiefs in that game, and
Play he has called for Gerback to run on 4th and inches. And he calls for Floyd, the fullback, and Floyd should have it.
Oh, and he got it on second effort, too. Del Rio in there with a good pop.
This isn't a foregone conclusion that he has this.
If he does get it, it'll be quite a credit to this rookie from Florida State.
He never did really quite. Beautiful work by Del Rio and the Vikings.
38-yard line, 3:33 with a half. The game time at 7. Salisbury guns it into the arms of Jake Reed, who has the first down at the 25-yard line.
His two outside guys, Jake Reed and Chris Carter, are big. They're 6'3", 217 for Reed, 202 for Carter. And when new rules prohibiting or enforcing the rule of contact.
And this is Graham. Dennis Green said he wanted to get Graham more action tonight, and he's certainly done that as he spells Terry Allen. Plummer makes the tackle.
A 2-minute commercial break, eh?
Yep.
That'll cure what ails you.
3rd down and 3 is Salisbury. Surveys and then throws a pass.
That's an INT.
Picked off. It is Gary Plummer, of all people, who comes away with the football.
Very timely return on the part of Gary Plummer. Deion Sanders in on that play also.
Back at the 50-yard line. High floating kick at the 48, David Palmer. And he takes it back
to the Eagles. Only one to take the Eagles to a Super Bowl.
Salisbury steps up. It's caught at the 39-yard line by Steve Jordan, the long time.
To it gets, the lower the probability of that catch becomes.
3rd and 10 as they try to get into field goal range for one of the best in Fuad Reves. And this catch is made trying to get out of bounds to save the timeout is Chris Carter, but he can't. And the clock is ticking down, and the Vikings will be compelled to take a timeout here because it's going to be 4th down at the 30-yard line. To try to give the Vikings the lead, to try to make it 27 in a row. He does. And that's why the Colombian-born Reves is going to the Pro Bowl.
Doing it their way. George Seifert said we want to make sure that we're comfortable by what we do, not what other teams do.
Gerback runs out of bounds after a short game.
Carson off the field.
They'll be waking people up if they start swaying those bells. It's 3rd and 1 as the catch is made by Nate Singleton. That's a 1st down.
Quite a family. He was more of a runner in high school as a Cardinal at Greenwich High than he was a pure passer, and certainly does that well too.
To Carter in there, number 35. Rice done for the night. Taylor was on the shelf, and the catch is made up at the 37-yard line by the tight end Ted Popson. Again, the other tight end, their number 1 tight end, Brent Jones, with a thigh bruise.
Had a problem with concussions.
3rd and 3. Gerback throws. Catch made by McCaffrey, and before he's taken out of bounds by Washington, that's a 49er 1st down.
During their careers.
Only 9 consecutive Pro Bowls for Rice.
1st down at the 49, and Gerback loses the ball. It's a live football, and it is a Minnesota recovery.
Smart.
Randall stripped it.
I think Roy Barker was the guy that picked it up, and a smart play by Barker because he had a decision to make to try to scoop it up and keep running, or do I go down and protect the ball? And good, nobody goes there anymore.
3rd and 7. And the catch is made by Jake Reed. Just does hold on for a 1st down at the 18-yard line. $1 million. After the timeout by Minnesota, 3rd and 10 at the 17-yard line, and a wobbler is caught at the 8-yard line, but David Palmer had to come back to get it and doesn't pick up the 1st down. It's going to be 4th and a deuce.
I think that was deflected at the line of scrimmage. It looked like it took the spin off it, and Palmer.
At the end of the half from 48, this one from 27 yards. Saxon puts it down, and Well, I guess Mr. Kevin Green is looking on from Pittsburgh to find out if John Randall will get a sack, and Mr. John Carney is paying a little bit of attention from San Diego, where Fawad Reveiz is within 1 of the NFL record.
And for the Vikings right now, I think it's simple what they have to do to win the NFC Central Division Championship. Field goals are fine. Turnovers are not. The other teams run. The Vikings do it consistently.
Whoa, that'll help.
That average just
That's Roy Barker.
They're working on minus now almost.
Yeah. That's a 7-yard loss.
Isn't he? Got a little sweat going, mopping his head. He wants, you know, Tierlink is so proud of his group. He had bright lights on Monday night.
2nd and 3. Terry Allen. Milton Hanks will ride him out of bounds near the marker. 3:25 to go in the 3rd. Minnesota leading by 6, and Robert Smith around the left side is out of bounds at the 48-yard line.
The passing of Ed DeBartolo Sr., of course, that's Roger Craig, former 49er great.
3rd and 4. The catch is made by Chris Carter, who adds to his NFL record. Tackled by Drakeford, and an aggressive move by Dedrick Dodge. 3rd down and 8. A minute to go in the period. Vikings up by 6.
Whoa!
And it is Padre Ismail making the catch. Tackled at the 1 by Eric Davis.
Not all that bad position either on the part of Eric Davis.
Take a look at this. Both the 49er safeties are 20 yards away from Padre Ismail. And that is a tough pattern to defend for Eric Davis all by his little lonesome.
He did not have bad position, however.
No,
Just a good catch and a good fight for the ball on the part of Ishmael.
And the 1st and goal at the 1. Terry Allen up and over. Touchdown. Two points will give them 21 and a 14-point lead, and they've got it. Terry Allen. He's in there. So all 8 points credited to Terry Allen. Shanahan was fired by the Raiders the next year. Went back to Denver as an assistant coach as Carter's taken down. Then to the Niners. You recall, guys, he was the first choice of Pat Bowlen, but he turned it down. Then he said, the next time I want to make a decision I'm happy with. Ron Blum will tell us about it.
Personal foul, 35. Unnecessary roughness, threw a punch. He has been disqualified. 15 yards.
All right, that's Dexter Carter on the ground right there. He's getting a little nudge there from Tuaolo. And a very short right cross.
And a little dump off.
Oh,
Incomplete pass. They're not going to call it a sack. That was John Randall.
Randall wants his
Close. The crowd doing the wave. Blitz. Initially picked up, and then the pocket collapses, and it's Dennis Brown who gets the sack. Go in the 4th. Vikings on top, 21-7. Elvis throws, and the catch is made by McCaffrey. Breaking tackles, and Ed McCaffrey takes it all the way down to the 33-yard line. First down at the 33-yard line. Adam Walker. And he takes it to the 20-yard line. They're down to their last running back in effect because Mark Logan's inactive. Derek LaVille is inactive.
Wait for the snap count before you go.
1st and 15. Elvis. And it's picked off by Vince Glenn. And the only good news for the Niners is that he stepped out before he went into the end zone. He's down at the 1. That's where the Vikings will get it.
So far this season. After Warren Moon, things get a little thin in Minnesota.
Saxon sends a beauty down in the direction of Nate Singleton. He gets a block. Flag down. Singleton takes it back to the 50-yard line after a punt that covers 45 yards. 9-yard line. Quarterback throws. Catch is made by Nate Singleton, and it's a first down down.
Dad would enjoy him.
From the 34-yard line, this is Adam Walker taking it to the 24. 24. Burback throws, first down. Ed McCaffrey hauls it in at the 15-yard line. Catch is made by Ted Popson, and he takes it inside the 1. First and goal inside the 1. Walker goes in motion. Burback's going to roll and throw, and the catch is made for a touchdown by Ed McCaffrey. Good drive. If you're Wayne Fonts right now, you're the guy really under the gun in a way, the Detroit staff, because they're going to have to play, if they play.
To see in the playoff picture from the very beginning. I mean, these are two ball clubs and figured early on to be playoff teams. Both of them at times during the season struggled, haven't loved farther down in the standings, and something I'm not sure a lot of people figured into the equation.
Here's Scotty Graham, and he's going to get the first down, and they'll be able to run the clock out a little way now. Dedrick Dodds tackles him.
That is it.
Same weekend.
Here comes Del Rio and Vince Glenn.
There they come.
Look out, Denny. What a pathetic effort.
Yeah, bogus dousing.
Really.
Not an all-pro dousing.
That's right.
No.
Congratulations to the Minnesota Vikings, champions of the NFC Central.
And congratulations to the San Francisco 49ers.
Well,
great season.
Warren Moon getting ready for action Sunday. Steve Young getting ready for action on January the 7th. The playoffs begin this Saturday. We're covering the games from Green Bay and from Miami, so be with us. Great action coming up on Saturday. Until then, final score.